we are. Bring a fucking Zerg to kill us like that. At least bring some Zergs with damage, you know what I mean?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Today I'm going to bring you guys another Stamplar build video. Except this one's going to be a little bit different from my super long build videos, guys, because I'm constantly updating my build and changing it around. So I don't want to change one set and then tell you guys, oh, it's a whole new build. No, I have two different sets I want to introduce to you guys today. But I will show you the advantages of both, along paired, with other sets. Well, to the point, guys, it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna try to speed this one up, especially because editing those 30-minute long videos does take quite a bit of time, and sometimes I will provide too much information, anything like that. So I don't want to give you guys too much information. Like, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, literally just ask me in the comments and I'll give you my full reply. I do my absolute best to reply to every comment that I get. But yeah, so I'm gonna speed things up. I'm gonna try to keep the build videos roughly around 10 minutes, if anything. I don't want to hit the 30-minute marks like I have before, because I just feel like they're too long. People don't want to listen to them. But well, anyways, so to the point. Today, guys, I am bringing another Stamplar build video. I call this one the GODSLAYER Unlimited. This build is intended for more of solo, small scale, versus the last build I released, which is straight just group play. So this build is a little bit more of a balance between, I guess, everything. It has great damage. It has good survivability. I think it's fantastic. Mobility is amazing, and you guys will see why. Alright, so to get to the beginning of the actual video itself, guys, first thing I'm going to go over is I always go over the stat sheet. So we're looking at, everything at the Stam, first of all. And the Mundus, we're actually running the Serpent. It doesn't say here for some reason, but it actually gives you some extra Stam recovery. And I'll show you why I switched to this for the Regen Mundus. Of course, we are ESO Plus members, so, Zos is on our side, and we get a good luck charm with this. The food I'm actually running is pretty much Tristat with a little bit of HP regen, actually a lot of health recovery. This stacks amazing with one of our sets, and it's amazing. Sugar Skulls is honestly best in slot Tristat food, and it's just perfect for me since I like Tristat having a lot of magicka. On top of everything that I'm already getting, it gives me health regen as well. So the stats that we're looking at right now, flat, guys, we're looking at 16k magicka. Of course, I love having a lot of magicka because of Race Against Time. HP is at 20k. Stamina is right underneath 30k. This is a bit low for some people. I will show you different ways to raise this at the cost of losing a little bit of weapon damage. But if you don't want to hit under 30k, which I personally don't like it, I completely understand. So, of course, our resistances are really low. We don't ever really run full 5-piece defensive sets. I'm not a fan of heavy. I just enjoy medium armor's damage way too much. Physical pen, this can change according to what you're using. If you use Greatsword or Maul, just all depends. Well, those are the flat stats, guys. I'm a soft buff for you guys real quick. Right off the back, you can see our health recovery goes up to a full fat 1400. Weapon critical will go to 44% once I use jabs, and my weapon damage is at 57%, not including a weapon damage buff or the weapon damage enchantment, sorry, or continuous attack or minor brutality. You can see the resistances without blood spawn are pretty up there. Well, they're pretty decent. They're not up there, but 20k plus, like I'll take it. And I'll show you why I'm okay with having this low physical resistances. So now let's go ahead and get into these sets. Just like always, I am using Blood Spawn. Blood Spawn is my favorite for the solo, small scale group type of build. So of course we're 5 medium, 2 heavy. So we got Bloodspawn here. 3 Tristat Enchantments, guys. This is just important to stack more HP and stack your Magicka without losing too much of your stamina. So we got Tristat on the big pieces. We can go over that real quick before I forget it later in the video. And everything else is just Max Stam. Well, we got 2-piece Bloodspawn, 2 medium pieces. We got a heavy chest of 7th Legion. So, a lot of people have been underlooking 7th Legion with how it kind of got gutted, and I completely understand. But this is now a proccable, like, junior version of Clever Alch or something. Like, it's more on demand. It doesn't give as much damage, of course, as Clever Alchemist, but it's an amazing set overall. So you get 2-piece weapon damage, 3-piece health recovery, which stacks with a 5-piece and be with Sugar Skulls, and a little bit of crit, which is really nice on Plar. But when you use your rune, you get 350 weapon damage and 350 health recovery for 10 seconds. When this runs out, 10 seconds, you can literally drop your rune again. That only costs 791 stam in this build, and get your buff back again. It's nice. It helps you defensively, and it gives you quite a bit of damage. But we are running 5-piece 7th Legion. So it's the chest, the legs, and the jewelry. The jewelry is all infused weapon damage. This is just so I could stack stack as much weapon damage as I can, because I'm a huge fan of stacking weapon damage. But if you don't like the infused, you can easily go Tristat. You can go max stamina if you want your stam back up. I would recommend Tristat though, because you get more overall stats. And if you went 3 Tristat, for example, you're still going to get above 30k and still have decent HP and everything. Your weapon damage will go down a little bit, but not too much, since you'll be gaining a lot of extra stats. The other set we're using, of course, is New Moon Acolyte. This set is just 100% uptime. Everyone knows this set. It is best in slot damage. This is an amazing set. I have fallen in love with this. I stopped using Hundings. I stopped using Briarheart, which is a substitute for 7th Legion if you don't have access to 7th Legion currently. Which I love Briarheart as well, just recently got buffed. But anyways, this set, it just gives so much damage, and I love it. It's amazing. So we're already using Bloodspawn, which is a defensive nice set that gives us a bit of Stam Regen. And we got 5-piece New Moon on the front bar. We got the 3 small pieces here. And then the Greatsword, or if you prefer a Maul, you can put a Maul there. Not a problem at all. Backbar, we're using Crutch Black Rose Dual Wield. This is incredibly strong. For running around at low resistances and a high damage build with a little bit of sustain, a set like this will really help you polish and sharpen your build. The problem that I ran into before then in these builds was, like, I would be super squishy, but I wouldn't have enough, like, sustain to actually be alive. This actually low-key helps my sustain, because if I'm not dying, I can get a heavy attack in, I can get a vigor in, I can get my rally back up, stuff like that. So this really does help. This is so much damage reduction, but it's Black Rose Dual Wield. So now to go to the bar setup, really simple, extremely similar to the regular bar setups. I'm not going to go into deep explanation for these. I'm just going to let you guys know what I'm pretty much running. I will explain Onslaught though. But we got Repentance for regen. Our spammable, of course, is Biting Jabs, Power of the Light for the burst. Turn Evil for mainly for a heavy attack into a fear. If you don't like the fear, that's fine. You can put Javelin on, anything like that. This is just an amazing group like style CC. And it is unblockable. There's a lot of block tanks right now. You can literally hit your Turn Evil, bang, hit him with the Onslaught right afterwards, and it's almost guaranteed to land. Unfortunately, it does give minor protection, which we already kind of get in this build due to us jabbing, due to our Templar passives. But anyways, and we also get 10% stamina regen from minor endurance from this, and this also gives us minor endurance, and so does this. So it sucks that it's stacking so much, but the purpose is to get the strong burst heal and to get major brutality. But our ult, of course, is Onslaught. I've hit some nasty Onslaughts, guys. Let me just soft buff right now. So it's at 19.7k, not as high as I would usually want it, but still, you hit someone with this, it's gonna ignore the resistance, and then any of your follow-up attacks are just gonna absolutely destroy your target. If you don't like Onslaught though, you can always put something like DB. I stopped using DB a lot though because it misses when people are point blank range. It just feels pretty awkward at the moment. Onslaught does too, but I'm finding this to be more consistent. So Backbar, we got Race Against Time for our mobility and our snare removal. And this is where the Black Rose comes in. We're using Quick Cloak. I don't want to use a damage version. Damage version is ass. This will give me more mobility. So I got two different ways to kind of escape, as funny as that sounds. But this also gives you Major Expedition. Yes, I am purposely stacking these so I can be running around. Say I don't have Magicka to use Race Against Time. I can literally just hit my Blade Cloak and reserve some stamina. Then we got Restore and Focus that activates 7th Legion. So when we drop this, every 10 seconds, our weapon damage goes up. And this also restores some stam. And then we got Extended Ritual, which is, you know, obviously the cleanse. A lot of survivability. Gives any allies, purify synergy that can save their lives. Then we got Vigor. Rend isn't actually supposed to be here. I was just testing Rend's healing while I'm getting Zerg down. And low-key, it is really, really nice, but I prefer Remembrance or Undo. Again, I don't have Undo, but I would probably use it if I actually had it here. Remembrance is just a decent ability overall. You get a fuck ton of resistances while you're in it, you get major protection, and you get a heal for not just you, but for your group. You can't move or anything, but this has saved my life before, and it is pretty cheap. But these are the current, this is the actual like bar setup I'm using. If you don't like Power of the Light, you can put Executioner on. If you're not a fan of Repentance, you can put Executioner there and start executing while they're low HP. You know, it just all depends. Like, it's all up to you on how you want to do the bar setup. This is just what I prefer. So now we're going to go into CP. We're going to go over briefly. We're going to start in, always start on Blue Tree, so we're going to start Blue Tree. We got 23 into Blessed. We got 39 into Physical Weapon Expert and 81 into Master at Arms. 16 into Thom, which I actually might take away if I'm not using double dot poisons. 40 into Precise Strikes, 15 into Piercing, 56 into Mighty. Now we're to the Red Tree. We got 56 into Ironclad. We have 18, little weird. We got 18 into Medium Armor Focus. We have 45 into Resistant. We have 56 into both Hardy and Elemental Defender. And we got 16 into Thick Skin. And then we have 23 into Quick Recovery. Move to the Green Tree. We got 31 into Warlord. 31 into Sprinter. 16 into Bashing Focus. 56 into Mooncalf. 26 into Tenacity. 44 into Tumbling. And 28 into Shadow Ward. Again, I hope this doesn't feel too rushed to you guys. I just didn't want my build video to hit like 30 minutes like it usually does. So I went over everything briefly. If you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, definitely leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any questions or any different ways to min-max everything. Before I switch to the end though, I do recommend a Maul in this setup. Even while Onslaught is down, because just to show you guys, my pen goes up by like 5k, so. Hey, apparently I have Corona. No, but yeah, it's it's a lot of pen. But yeah, that should be everything, guys. I think I went over everything. Of course, weapon damage, enchantment, all infused weapon damage. I'm in love with these minor protection poisons. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just let me know. Sorry if this build video again felt rushed, guys. I just really don't want my videos to keep hitting like 30 minutes. they take so long to edit, and sometimes it does become a hassle. This is the first take. This wasn't a practice run or anything. I can already see a few issues I did run into. Felt a little bit unorganized, but I did get to go through everything. So again, I am sorry for everything if this felt rushed. Just please, if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, again, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for the support lately. Everyone's been so fucking amazing, especially to the people that come and visit me on Twitch. Like, it's been amazing, guys. I love you all. I will see you guys around. Talk to you all soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the build video. Thank you.